let's rip into this so you guys can go play a rock gig.
Yeah. I feel like we leave this in. We're rolling.
Yeah.
Welcome to Oblivious Maximus.
This is a podcast.
I'm your host, Ben Searle.
Ah, yes.
Cheers.
Yeah. Ben,
Cheers.
up to you, mate. Welcome to the pod, fellas.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Do you drink?
Not anymore. No.
Good on you.
He did.
Yeah, I did.
You've drank.
I drank it.
He flew too
pints
close
of
to the
still
sun.
water.
I hit the limit.
I respect that.
Yeah. No, I when you stop drinking it, you just got to stop yourself from becoming a full mushroom guy.
Yeah. And you've been flying that.
Taking mushrooms?
Yeah. That's my.
His girlfriend started growing mushrooms. I didn't know, like.
Oh, right. Like
Edible. Well, I mean, they're both. Fuck, this is good.
the non-deadly edible. Yeah.
Run-of-the-mill fungus.
That's good, Ben.
You're just letting something grow in the living room and seeing what happens.
Next can read them album title, Running the Fungus.
Run-of-the-mill fungus.
Oh, that's going to be the title of this podcast already.
It's not often we get the episode title in the
Like straight away.
3 minutes, but that's good.
That's good.
So obviously, you know, we've talked before. Well, Tim, you did the podcast once. The old version of the podcast, for those who haven't seen it, it is on YouTube. I did clip up the very end of the podcast after we'd finished talking about Pantera for an hour. Tim just got a guitar out and ripped the Cowboys from Hell solo to me in my spare room over Zoom. It was
lockdown, right?
Yeah, it was during lockdown. It was so sick though. It's still one of my like fondest memories of doing the podcast was you just being like, hold on a sec. And then
You should just FaceTime him. Because you can just throw shit at him.
yeah.
It's like a real rent-a-riff situation.
Nah, I'm not doing that.
It is. He's like the jukebox dude. Someone else that I was hanging out with recently, they're like, yeah, he just like, it was Steve Cohen. Too Far Gone Screen Printing. Shout out.
Yeah. My man Steve.
He would be like, oi, Tim,
And
can you play this song? And he's like, oh, I don't know. Show me. Yeah, I got it. And Steve's like, he could just play anything.
But so we're here to talk about the new record. New record rips ass.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
sick. Obviously the band has been a band for a long time, but the band has gone through various different changes.
Yeah.
But now kind of back to its core starting point.
Yeah.
What was the process of doing this new record? It's a lot heavier, I would say. To me, there's like
Thrashy elements.
Finally got to play in a metal band. That's how I see it.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's like a full-on metal record, basically. Yeah.
Pretty much. Like, it's funny that, I remember like the first band that I ever started. You never played a show with this band.
Yeah.
We're called Into Oblivion.
Okay, sick.
Okay, sick.
Badass
New Lamb
name.
of God record also.
That is true. Yeah.
All the first single.
And,
the whole album. Yeah.
Yeah, and there was 2 songs. It was like Darkness Will Reign and In the Name of the Damned.
The shit rocks.
And
for
we
me.
all like, it was at that point where we would have been like 16 or something like that. And we'd write the most technical riffs possible, but none of us could sing, nor could you write lyrics, and everything would just be lame. You know what I mean? When you try to like write lyrics that young.
Yeah, that first bedroom band, you really just got to get it out of your system, hey?
Yeah.
Like my one was called Priority Seat. And I remember that like we made
Sorry to interrupt, but was that influence from
going on the train, yeah. Getting the train to school.
Good on you guys?
Yeah.
You know?
And like I think we made magnets, which didn't get them made up, like got actual magnets and put a sticker over the top before we recorded any music. I think we did record some music ourselves in Cubase.
Nice.
Which I don't think exists anymore.
No, that still exists.
It's still around? Yeah.
Still going.
What's that?
Oh, who cares? It's a door.
It's another one of these things.
Another one of these things.
Yeah.
It's not a place.
Yeah.
Not a place.
Not a place.
No, it's not a place.
Cubase Studios doesn't exist.
Yeah,
I mean-
but like back to what we were saying with like the whole like that's how I felt about this album. I was like, finally, it's like rather than just doing like the stoner doom shit, it was just like we turned on that whole like let's make like a heavy metal thrash thing, but nor did I didn't think it was going to be instrumental, but that's our band. So
Yeah. And so there was a conscious effort to do that then. It wasn't like you stumbled on it
To
or
make it more metal?
yeah. or it just came along?
Just came along.
Yeah.
Like the first song
Yeah.
on the album, it was like a riff that I had from like when I was like 18 or something.
Yeah. Sick.
Yeah, awesome.
You know those ones that just kick around for so long?
Yeah.
And nobody likes them, and you have to keep writing other ones.
Well, sometimes it feels like you need something else to like make it work.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it hangs around forever and you're like, I needed 15 years in between.
And because like it was one of those riffs where I'm like, this is like a thrash riff.
Yeah.
Mm.
And before that, I was like, we're not a thrash band.
Yeah,
Sure.
But this time we were just like, who gives a fuck?
That's going in.
It's like, is it thrash? Cool. Is it this? As long as it's good.
yeah.
You know, like we've said this heaps where it's like when you're writing music and it's like someone's like, that's a little too thrash or
Sure.
that's a little too death metal. So, and we're like, none of that.
Yeah.
You know, like let's just open it up,
Yeah. That's sick. Well, I mean, like,
you know, and be like, if we do it, then it's us. So,
I would
Yeah.
say that's the problem I've had in like every band I've ever been in is like getting in the weeds with like what is or isn't the band. Like, and
exactly.
I would say like everyone in I Exist wouldn't care because we all would acknowledge it, but like that's fully what made that band so hard to keep going was
Yeah.
having 6 people also is hard. But so
Oh,
you've got
6 opinions.
you got 6
Yeah.
opinions, and then it got to the point where it was like none of us could kind of agree on what the band was. So it was like, well, fuck it, we'll just play the old songs forever. Like-
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even remember how that album started. Like, how did it start? Like, did you just come to with some riffs? Because I was sort of just
Probably.
like burnt out from music in general.
Yeah.
You know? It was like
He
7.
didn't want to do it, eh?
I didn't want to play in bands. I didn't want to do anything. And then I was like, Rathead, if I'm going to do this again, it's like, you have to do everything. I'll be there. I'll record it. But like, I don't want to wake up and compare myself to 15 other bands and why am I on this lineup before I have my first coffee. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, that's just where it gets to when you've just been trying to make it
Yeah,
for
yeah.
all these years. It's like, nah, fuck
Yeah.
this. But funnily enough, when you let go of all that stuff, that's when it happens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've heard like it's funny. Like I've heard a few different people talk about that thing where a comic I know recently was like, "Oh, I did this show where I was like, after this, I'm quitting comedy, so I put all the shit I was too scared to do before into that show, and that won an award."
When really up. Yeah,
and it's like, and it's funny what it's more just you stopping yourself. Like
Exactly.
sometimes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we had this conversation recently with Kelly, who's in Phantoms and Secret
Yeah,
World and
yeah.
stuff.
Love Kelly.
And he and I both were like, how funny is it that we spent like all of our teen and 20s trying to make bands we were in be like the thing. Like we put so much effort into writing songs, all our money, all our time into this stuff. And in the last couple of years, he and I both have started playing bass in bands that we contribute basically nothing to. Like, I mean,
no pun intended.
no pun intended. In Extortion, I organize stuff, but musically, I'm doing nothing.
So you got demoted in like 2 bands.
Yeah. And then, but since doing that, both of us have done like the most we've ever done
In a
with
band.
music.
US tours,
US tours, like sold out shows, all this cool shit that's like, well, all I needed to do was stop caring and,
Yep.
and become a bass.
and become a bass player.
Yeah.
Do the easiest version of what I've been trying to do the whole time.
Chop 2 strings off. It's all gravy.
Have you restrung your bass? No. Who cares?
Sounds good like this, I reckon. Sounds
I
awesome.
thought
like
that
this.
yesterday. I was like, oh, I'm going to restring my bass with the show. Then I was like, why?
They're so expensive.
Yeah,
So
they are
expensive.
expensive.
Yeah.
I reckon I've broken a bass string maybe a handful of times.
I mean-
not we've been playing.
If you're playing bass that way and you're doing that, you're doing something wrong at this point. If I can play it,
Oh, he wrecks basses. Like, his bass hardly works.
yeah, you do play pretty freaky
He
as well.
slaps the
Yeah.
But I
actual
feel
bass
like,
itself.
you're probably more likely to break a bass string if you're playing with a pick. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Well, that was my fear with being an Extortion because the song was so fast. So I was like, I'm
a
gonna
lot of stress.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
destroy this thing, and then the songs only go for like 10 seconds. So if I happen to have to restring live, I'm missing half the set by the time I get a string back on there. So I've had to figure out my playing style. But no, but I think what I was going to say with the record, I've known you guys for a long time now, but I've been a big fan of the band. To me, this is like this record sounds like it sounded to me like the most like natural version of every time I've seen you guys play live.
Yeah.
Like it fully sounds like watching you guys at a show, which rocks.
Thank you.
You know,
Yeah, it definitely has that energy to it. Like I feel like the start of the record, I felt like it was like reminding me a bit of Power Trip or something.
Yeah.
And then like
That's
a bit
big
later,
influence.
and then a bit later, I was like, "Is that a lute?" And I was like, "But it all works so cohesively."
Rathead's xylophone on the album.
Yeah.
Best part of it.
Thank you.
He got so into it. And he like, you know how you could be like, oh, here's a xylophone. It's just like, yeah, we'll just like, put the notes together. I mean, we'll do it in post.
Yeah.
He actually played like parts.
Oh,
in
sick.
it.
Fuck yeah.
That's
And
awesome.
also, but he only had one, I don't know what they're called. Like
A beta, I guess?
Stick.
Yeah.
The thing on the end.
Yeah.
And the other one was like a soft one. So they sounded different. So I had to do it all with one hand. It was like the last one had the riff. It's like, do. And I'm like, fuck.
Real Def Leppard vibes.
The Def Leppard xylophone player.
And as I'm doing that, Cutter's playing like piano.
Yeah.
Drummer, he's playing piano.
That's right. We
which
recorded him at the same
He
time.
can't
yeah.
play. But
Yeah.
he was just doing like 2 notes and he'd get it wrong.
This is a real like legendary rock recording from the sounds of things.
But also like Tim having the studio was like,
Yeah.
like we did everything ourselves.
Yeah.
And it was a really weird way to record because the other record we did like 10 years ago or whatever, like all live.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Playing those songs for so long,
Yeah.
went in, recorded them live, done. These ones, we wrote them but Cutter had never heard them.
Yeah, right.
So we did like guitar and bass demos and then he'd come in and we were like, this is the song. And he's like,
Did you listen to it? Nah.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then it'll be like fucking 4 hours of me being like this.
So he was just like, he was writing the drums as we were recording them and we were kind of just like, do that. No, do that again.
But
Yeah.
also like Cutter isn't as big into like the proper like, thrash metal stuff that we were. Like even when we started, he wasn't like listening to Metallica and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it was like hard. We were actually changing his drumming style in a way.
Yeah, right.
mean?
Sort of
Like,
teaching
we
him
were-
the music.
We
Yeah.
were making it a bit more metal and stuff. It's like we threw him out of his comfort zone. But like
Yeah.
by saying that, like he'd literally come in that night and we'd have to get it done that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got kids and stuff.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
We don't. So like, and he lives out on a horse farm.
Yeah.
So he'd get there and he'd be like, what the fuck? But then by the end of the night, we'd have this finished song. Or,
Yeah.
finished mainly song.
Yeah.
And we did that for however long. And we got like, 5 or 6 songs by that time. But then we're like, we've never played any of these songs.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
such a weird way to do it.
So was it hard? I mean, was it hard then like jamming them afterwards? Did you kind of have to learn playing them together?
Yeah.
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 But-
and it was just like, oh, fuck, that's really fast and hard to play. Actually, funnily enough, like, because just like, I'm producing and making records like pretty much full time now. It's just like Rathead played a lot of the guitar on this record
Yeah.
because I would be like, oh, I didn't have anybody else assisting me. So I was like, oh, pick up the guitar, make sure it sounds good. I was like, just play it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like,
especially
if there's
when
a
it was like-
solo, I'm like, of course you're not doing that. You can't do it. But like,
But it'd be riffs that like I wrote. So he's like, dude, you just
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just like,
You know
just
what I
do
mean?
it. You know what I mean?
I had a very long conversation with about this recently where like I think the older that you get with this stuff as well, the less and less precious you get about like
It's got to be me.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
yeah.
Like
Who
and
cares? It's like whatever sounds good.
exactly. And my thing now is like I just want it to be tight and I want it like the purpose of it being a record is it needs to sound that way forever.
Serve the song.
So play it that way and that's the end of it.
Mhm.
But which has been funny for me doing the Aglo thing because like other than the drums, I play everything else. And there hasn't really been I've had people do guest parts on songs and stuff, but like the thing that's always been easy is like, well, I'll just do it all because I wrote it and then I'll teach you afterwards. Like,
Yeah.
like,
And is that also a thing where it's like, I know Lee plays in the band
Yeah.
and stuff. And it's like, well, you're not here and I'm here. So
Yeah.
should I just do it?
But to that token,
you
like
know?
on the new thing that I did, there's solos, and I just messaged him and I was like, "Can you just record some solos at home, and then we'll mix it and figure it out after?" And he did, and it sounded great. So like,
Yeah.
he's fulfilled the part he needs to. I've done the part I need to.
Yeah.
Like,
And like as Tim said, like serve the song. Like that's like,
yeah,
That's
That's
all
the
it
main
comes down
thing.
to.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
And-
if you can't do it, then don't do it and let someone else do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and recording it all yourselves, like, and obviously you're doing that for other
Didn't get
people and
paid.
all that sort of stuff. But it sounds big. It sounds like I was
it's very
gonna s-
modern.
Yeah,
Like that's the thing
it's
as well.
crisp
Like,
and stuff.
it's
Yeah.
sort of like, I guess it comes down to like me being a producer and stuff like that. But like, it's all very like short. It's almost like ADHD TikTok era thrash metal.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? Because like we would never, we'd write like 8-minute songs and like, when we would just be stoned as fuck, just bong heads, it'd just go on for like 8 minutes. And that's what you hear on the record, the last one. But then like we were like questioning and we were like, fuck, the record goes for 18 minutes. I was like, that's pretty short. And
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
like, but nah, like people actually don't have the attention span to listen to a fucking album anymore.
Rain
You
and
know what I
Blood
mean?
goes for like 23 minutes.
Does
one,
it?
of, one of the best
Yeah.
records of all time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And like one of our things we were talking about was like only one mode, like the speed record.
Yeah.
Like that goes for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And before you know it, the first song started again.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'll listen to it again.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. Whatever.
That happened to me today when I was listening to your record. I was like
man, it
doing
starts
stuff
again,
around the
you're
house,
like-
started again. I was like, sick.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, cool. Whatever.
Oh.
It doesn't have to be like, if I see an album that's like 18 tracks, I'm like, oh.
Yeah. I mean, and it really depends. It also depends on what you're trying to achieve with it as well. Like, I mean, I think the other thing too is, I once upon a time, played long stoner songs as well and really held.
Hey, A-Bomb Blues, though.
Yeah. Thank you.
Great
But
song.
it at the time of writing that, I was like, I got to write a song that goes for 9 minutes. Like,
Yeah.
Well,
why? Just because like I like playing guitar. That's
I guess it's good to, and you get to learn like, I guess like editing, like,
Yeah.
or like, let's cut this now because I think like back
Yeah.
in the day, it's like a bit of ego. You're like, I need people to hear the whole thing.
Yeah.
I need them to feel this. And you're like, or I could just cut the shit and give them the best of the best.
I mean, playing those Exist shows last year, like we were like, we're not going to play that often, so we'll play all the songs that people liked us to play. And the set was like 45 minutes long, which almost all of us were like, this is too long.
Or
But-
that's like the limit.
But it was like, we basically played a set and then the 10-minute long song. Like it was just a normal set and then add that to the end of it. But I remember like after the first practice, because most of us have been playing in like faster hardcore bands for the last, I don't know, 5 or 6, 7 years. I think the first jam we had, we were all like, I was like, man, I'm fucking wrecked. Like, I'm so tired. Like, that's the most I've done this in like years. Because Aglo is just this, and Extortion just that, but really fast. Like, I never leave this part of the guitar.
Like when we started playing again, because we hadn't played together in
that
like,
was fucked.
so long.
Yeah, years.
It was like, it's like, we wrote all those songs, but we had to relearn them because we forgot them. And it was so hard.
Yeah.
All of us sucked as much as each other as well.
And I'm like, I don't know.
And then you're like, was it like that? It wasn't like that. And then we'd have to get the record out and listen.
Oh, yeah.
arguing for 10 minutes about how like a stupid bit of a riff went. You're like,
That was
I fucking told you it was that.
you're like, you're not tabbing anything out
No,
in
Me
preparation.
and Rathead do have arguments over what riffs we've written. It's
Okay.
still
He's like,
some
I wrote that. I'm like, I fucking wrote that.
And we still disagree with each other. It's like, you didn't write that.
But I did.
No, you didn't.
But we thought of putting out a tab book for the new album,
That'd be great.
but it's all just a little bit wrong.
Oh, yeah.
So people are like playing along and it's just like 1 or 2 notes and it's just off. And they're like,
You'll never know.
Well, that's what it says.
It's like a choose your own adventure time.
Yeah.
A lot of those old Hal Leonard books are terrible. Like,
Yeah.
if you look
I
at the Nevermind one, it's like there's videos on YouTube and it shows it's like it's not correct.
Yeah.
I'm like, never mind, dude. It's like,
Yeah,
it's hard.
Yeah. Well, that was, I mean, it was a big thing. It's like a real lore thing about Pantera, how like no one can play Pantera songs like Dimebag could because he had all these like tricks that were not tricks. They were just like, they let him cook. So he just went, like, there's all these songs that are not in tune. So they can never sound right because the band just played to what he was tuned to when he was recording. Like, and which is kind of, the magic of that
That's sick.
type of shit,
Yeah.
AC/DC, they did.
Yeah, but one thing I don't like about that sort of vibe is how Metallica sped up Master of Puppets.
Yeah.
Fuck you, played at that tempo.
Yeah, you know, don't cheat.
What's the thing behind that? It's meant to make it
It's like
sound
tape.
Yeah,
like,
it's meant to make it
with-
sound tighter or something, right?
Yeah,
But
exactly.
they could play it that fast live though. They played it faster than that live.
No, Puppet Head's getting pretty old.
But I mean,
Yeah,
back
now.
then, I mean, back then,
Oh, yeah.
86, 87, they could play
Yeah.
faster than the record.
Yeah, cocaine was doing a lot of heavy lifting for the boys.
Heavy riffing.
So record comes out. I mean, by the time this podcast is on the internet, the record will be out. What are you got shows? I mean, you at time of recording, you will be playing a show in like an hour.
The clock, I'm like, fucking good to go.
We're speeding through this. We're good.
Sick
Yeah,
to see
yeah.
that. I know what day it is though.
But do you have other shows coming up soon?
Yeah. So we're playing again on Sunday at
Mhm.
Brunswick Music Festival, which already would have been
Happened by this.
So if anyone was there, thank you.
Where are you guys playing?
At Stay Gold.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
What day is that? Sunday.
It's all on Sunday. Yeah.
It's all on Sunday.
What time on Sunday?
5:50.
Dope. I'm going to be just up the road, so maybe I'll come rock.
Whack you on the doormat.
Let's go.
That's it. That's all it takes, guys.
Yeah, we got a bunch more shows too. Lulipalooza,
Oh, sick. Yeah.
the like festival with like Frenzy and Grace Cummings and
Yep.
Private Functions last show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That should be wild.
Which I'm like, I keep asking them. I'm like, so what's the big thing for the last show? Like, what are you gonna do? They're like, oh, nothing. I'm like, what do you mean? You think
Bullshit. Yeah.
that band is like the king of gag?
Yeah. They got to have something.
I was
Spinal Tap.
Yeah, they're like the Melbourne punk Spinal Tap.
I was trying to explain the executing the gobble doc that they did at My Music Bowl. It was like one of these, like the creature from the Smiths Chips.
Yeah.
And like I was trying to explain to someone who was slightly younger than me what the gobble doc was. And I was like, it's like this chip monster that was in the Smiths ads.
What?
It's like, get away from me.
He's kind of gobble.
Like this guy's had a brain aneurysm. But that was like pretty fucking epic where they just
Yeah.
got the electric chair out on stage.
Wow.
So there's got to be a big bit,
Well,
surely.
they're playing. I'm playing this Flipping the Bird thing on Saturday, and they're playing that too. So, and I think that's their second last show.
Yeah.
I would assume their last show in Frankston, but so
Probably.
I can only
We're
hope.
playing there soon, aren't we? Because we've never played there. Seen so many
No.
shows going on there and stuff.
We're not playing at Flipping the Bird.
That's okay. I'll be there.
Whatever. Every other band's playing anyway. So who cares?
So Frank
one of those
and Stu
things,
started
like-
following me the other day.
Oh, there you go. Shout out Frank and Stu.
Shout out Frank.
Shout
I
out
think
on
that's the
podcast?
guy.
You can.
That's
yeah.
him. That's the guy.
Surely that's him.
Shout out Stu.
Yeah. He's been very kind to let me play his place a lot now.
Yeah.
It rocks down there.
Yeah,
You got it.
I can't wait to go play
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
But we're playing 2 shows that night. So we have to play in Frankston.
Yep.
And then as soon as we finish, drive back to the Tote and play there.
Has anyone done that before? Has anyone done the double in one night, Frankston, Melbourne? Will you guys be the
Frankston,
first?
Melbourne. Yeah.
Surely.
Because I mean, surely someone would have done.
45 I looked up the Google Maps and it's like from Singing Bird to the Tote, it was like 50 minutes.
Yeah, you'll be fine. At nighttime as well, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
You'll be
I've only
fine.
ever played the Pally Bar. I don't never.
What's the date? You better check. There's no footy on. Could get stuck on
Ooh.
Punt Road.
Is footy on yet? You guys
Starts
couple of weeks.
in
End of-
pre-season starts tomorrow. So what today even? I don't know.
Well, I got in an Uber last night and it was like Kiss FM or some horrible fucking shit. And
Yeah.
I was like, oh, can you just put on Triple M? And it was the football. And I
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah, I think it's like, I think
it's like white noise to me.
yeah. I think
Like,
the actual round one is in 2 weeks.
Well, I'd be so keen to know if someone's done the Singing Bird Tote or any venue double in one night.
True.
I mean, I know lots of people that have played the double in like the
Yeah, well, they make it part of their tour and stuff.
Yeah.
It's, Fang's band from Sydney did like 4 shows in 4 days.
Yeah.
They
That's right,
did
yeah.
like, I can't remember. It was something crazy.
yeah
Well,
Yeah.
George Thorogood did, how many states are there in America?
50.
52?
but yeah 52.
Yeah.
He did all 52 states in 52 days.
Yeah, it's psycho.
Started in Alaska and then just every day.
Just ripped it.
Every single state.
That's
in a row.
berserk. Some of those states take like a whole day to drive through too.
They were flying.
Well, as you would expect from George.
Then we got the
Did you see him on that last tour?
No, I would have loved to.
Oh, I went and saw him at the Forum. It was so sick.
shit, dude. I saw it at ZZ Top. It was so shit.
Yeah, but he's like 80 years old, dude. Like, because I was like, you know when you know.
Well, it's
those-
better than ZZ Top, I'll tell you.
Yeah,
that.
but you know those like bands that are old,
Yeah, yes.
like ZZ Top and George Thorogood. Like, I'm a huge fan of both those bands. And there's this George Thorogood set from like the Capitol Theatre or some shit in like, I don't know, early 80s. And I watch it all the time.
Yeah.
And I was like watching that. I'm like, fuck, I can't wait to see him and shit. And then I get there, I'm like, oh yeah, 50 years have passed. You know, like you go to see those bands and you're like, oh yeah, I forgot that they're like
Yeah, he's 100 now.
so old.
Yeah.
Well, that's like all those videos of Frankie Valli singing.
Oh yeah, they wheel him out.
And they just like,
Oh.
he's like an actual
Little
corpse. they just get him on the mic and he's like, yeah. just
Sick.
it's a disaster.
Yeah, what else? There's talking about upcoming shows. We're actually finally going to go like full production at the Tote for
Oh, sick.
Yep, like we're talking, you know, all visuals. We've done that before, but that was more
Props.
Yep.
like props, other musicians. Like
Yeah, cool.
Proper shit.
Any flash
Xylophone?
spots?
Xylophone?
Oh, but yeah, we needed a xylophone.
True, yeah.
You got to do it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
You got to smack that thing.
Pod exclusive.
Have a cellist playing it.
Oh, sick.
Fuck yeah.
Alice the cellist. Shout out.
Nice. That's awesome.
That's great branding.
Legend.
That's sick as
We're
fuck.
trying to recreate the album, but then also like make it a bit more extravagant. I've always just like seen like with this band, if it's instrumental, like me and Rathead could have both sung in bands,
Yeah.
and like I'm a singer songwriter, but it's just like I feel like the one missing element is just like the show.
Yeah, yeah.
And obviously you're not going to do that setup at every show or whatever, but like,
Yeah.
this one I want to make real special, and I think like make the biggest thing the Tote main room has ever seen.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
just
That's sick.
Seen a lot too.
Yeah.
it's
Absolutely.
but probably not to that extent. So that'll be fun. Yeah.
We have like a 10-foot skeleton
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
that's going to be like hanging from the roof over the stage.
Dude.
I'm giving it away, but whatever.
Nah, that's
Make it
We'll
like
bleep that out.
This is all
good promo.
This is all promo for the big gig.
Yeah, exactly.
it's
It
gonna
could
be-
just look tacky as fuck.
Nah, I mean, but
That's the other thing I'm like,
that's kind of the charm of it, though, right?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
My other idea was like, I wanted to go like, you know, I was like, yeah, it's a metal record. Mate, we'll go metal, mate. We'll get some like real pig's heads.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude. I saw Mayhem play in Canberra when I was 13. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And they did that and got like
Sick.
the venue had to get like professionally cleaned and because it like destroyed the venue because someone, I guess the promoter or something, went to a butcher before the show and got a bunch of bullshit and fucked the venue up from having like pig's blood everywhere.
What about
In a
just
hot-ass
4
room.
meat trays up for grabs?
Like on a spike.
wow.
So big riffs on the record, big show planned. Touring after it or just riffing here?
Yeah, like that weekend, we're going to Queensland to do a couple of shows.
Okay.
Huge. Queensland, yeah.
Getting on a plane.
Yeah.
It's like when the boys used to say back in the day, like all the high school boys, we're going to the city.
We're all from the country too, so it's
Yeah, I mean that's
City.
something we haven't touched on here. You literally grew up together, right?
Yeah. We didn't go to high school together, but we met when
You made
we
me
were
smack
like,
my first bong.
So that's growing up together.
Mm.
That's it.
Not only was it his first bong, it was
5
a
foot?
6 foot
6 foot.
glass bong that my brother had.
It wasn't glass.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Wasn't it?
Anyway.
Anyway,
What are perspex?
It was like 6 foot, and it's like he's like, oh, I want to have a bong. It's like, well, you got to smoke it.
You got to
It's
smoke the
like-
craziest
and you
bong
had to
ever.
stand up on a chair. Someone else had to light it for you.
The photo's somewhere.
Yeah.
We had there was a thing that a dude used to do at these house parties we were at, and he'd made like a bong contraption with a PVC pipe. And he referred to it as the monster bong, and you'd go on the second story of his house, and he'd like whip up this PVC pipe and basically like attach it to the top of a bong, and you'd have to put your face over it and like pull it from the second floor.
Shit, yeah.
And it was like you'd have to take like 40 breaths to get
Just
the
to get
smoke
it all
up,
the way
and
up
then
there.
by the time it got up, it was just like the weakest piss ever, and you'd be like, and and everyone would be like, yeah, like the whole yard would just be like so.
Just
gassed.
doing the bong Olympics.
Our friends did that, remember? What? How
My
many
brother.
was it? No, it was Johnny and somebody
Oh,
else.
yeah, they did.
They hosted a Bong Olympics, and I think they went like, it was something like 40 or 50.
Yeah,
God.
It was just cone for cone.
Cone for cone until they
Like a
so we
house
just
party
couldn't
until
do it
one
anymore.
Yeah, it was Jack and Johnny.
Yeah, Jack and Johnny, yeah.
Jack and Johnny, here's to you guys.
Both still smoking bongs, I'm pretty sure. So
Yeah.
Thank you for your service.
good on them.
Someone's got to do it.
I know.
Keep the weed man alive.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
All right. Well, I'm conscious of time. We've done a good little chat here. You got to play a show later. So record's out as of print of this
11th of
episode.
March.
Okay, where can we get it?
Online on our. So we got our own label
Okay.
called Suspect Records
Yep.
Yeah.
because we're just of that mind of like
Got to do
just
it.
do it ourselves.
Yep.
You know, and to be more serious on this note, it's like we respect those bands that are like DIY.
Yeah.
It's like we grew up going to hardcore shows.
Yeah.
We still do go to hardcore shows. We just went to Speed recently, 170 Russell. Shout
Yep.
out. Got in the pit.
Dope. Yeah, so we talked
You
about
stage
it.
dive
Yeah,
multiple
I staged up.
times.
It
You
was
sta-
sick.
yeah.
I was sitting next to my girlfriend. I was like, hold my shit. I can't.
Got to hit the pit real
I
quick.
can't contend. But I want to tell you a funny story about when they played at 170 Russell last time. They did the Bendigo show.
Yeah.
So we're there with our friend Fred,
Mhm.
friend of Tim's and his girlfriend, whatever. And he's like an older hardcore dude, and he was there. And he did that to me. And he's like, I'm getting in the pit. I was like, yes, Fred. And after the show, I'm like, how'd you go? And he's like, dude, got into the pit. 1 second later, fist to the
Oh.
head.
Yeah.
And he just went down and he was just on his back on the ground like, oh.
That's growing up, brother. That's a quick
That was
realization.
the last time I got out of Mosh retirement. It was like I saw Speed play at it was in Perth, out of all places, and like Matto put me on the door, and I went there, and I was
Shout
like,
out,
oh
Matto.
yeah, fucking, I can't remember what the song is right now. The one with the beep 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 beep.
Yeah.
That one I remember.
The one where they say speed in the song.
Oh yeah, that one, yeah. And I like went for a stage dive and shit, and there's footage on it. You know, I can show you. And I went straight to the ground.
Yeah.
And like, then it got up, and then I got smacked in the face. It's like you can't complain about that.
No.
You can't.
That's living.
That's the beauty of it.
Yeah. But so through your own stuff then online,
Yeah.
Bandcamp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like a big cartel or whatever,
Okay.
like our fucking merch page or whatever.
We asked labels, but they didn't want it.
That's fine. I've been there, brother.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
But
They
also
said like we can't handle this.
too much rock.
They're like, the sales are going to be out the door.
Yeah.
where is the singing?
They're like, yeah, cool record, but when are you going to finish it?
I mean, we Extortion puts out the Extortion records now. It's just
But why
we
wouldn't
don't
you?
it in this current climate, it's fine. Like we
But
can do
also
it.
it's like, you know, like no shade on labels, but if you're doing it like in a position that we're in, like we did have an offer from somebody, but it's like, yeah, you're going to pay for pressing. Cool.
Yeah.
Up front, you're going to pay for pressing.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
We're going to have to pay it back anyway.
Yeah.
And then we're going to buy our records off you for 50%. Or,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
We'll just pay for it and have it ourselves.
Just do it ourselves.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I know it. That's it. That's some advice for you young kids out there. Just start paying for your stuff.
Do it
Yeah.
yourself.
Do it yourself.
Yeah.
Um,
Is that what that means?
yeah. Solo, what you got coming up?
Comedy Fest, which when this comes out will be a couple of weeks away. So come check that out.
Yeah.
Shelter in the Age of Loneliness.
Be there.
Be there. And yeah, just gigging around town after that.
When's
Sick.
Comedy Fest start? We got to come see fucking.
Yeah, March 25th, my show starts. I'm in the first half of Comedy Fest. So
Where
I'll be at Cooper's Inn.
I saw who's that dude? Redfern Electrical.
Oh, yeah. John Cruikshank, one of the
Yeah,
greats.
I saw him there. It was fucking hilarious. And I was drinking beer, obviously, and I did a huge burp. And he just stopped and he's like, all right, Homer Simpson. I was like,
Roasted.
That's funny. I've seen in that same room someone slurped up on a drink and he just went, slurp it up, cunt.
That's good.
He's quick.
Yeah.
He's
All right.
Hey, check it out.
What do you got? I don't have anything to plug, so what do you got for us, Tim?
Hey, brand new guitar. We'll get
Brand
the
new
plug.
shredder.
Guitar.
Heath, thank you for hooking us up.
Cheers, we're going to stop. Hey,
Straight up.
is a bit
This is how metal we're getting.
Yeah.
is a bit of unplugged. Nothing else matters.
Ah, pop ahead.
Can you get some distortion on that?
Yeah, well, in post.
That was Papa Head.
Well, yeah, it was pop ahead. His one big solo.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Grim Rhythm.
Thank you.
Have a good gig.
Thanks, Solo.
Bye.
Thanks so much.
Bye.